Yo guys, it's me Floris, and today I have another League Racing video for you guys. Today it's
Checks
the
complete.
WOR
We're ready.
Tier 2 Racing League, however you want to call it. Before this I drove the Tier 1 League, 50% as well, so I was quite a bit knackered, but I wanted to do Tier 2 as well. I finished 13th and P2 in qualifying over there. But this is my fast lap in qualifying into 4th gear, first corner, open the DRS. I lost a little bit of time because I didn't have the amount of speed I wanted through that corner. Then uphill, I made a mistake over here, into the inside, missing the apex here. That was the mistake, and we lost like half a tenth to a tenth over there. So opening DRS, going to turn 4, braking at the exact right moment, kissing the curves to have the rotation, short shifting to 4, and then going to the fast left-handers into 5th over here, short shifting to 6, no, not short shifting to 6, back to 5th again, here short shifting to 6 to get the maximum traction. Now we were up by 1.5 tenths, I can see right now, into the final section, into 7th gear, tricky corner. This one as well, we left a little bit too much room on the outside, which cost us a bit of time, but we did a 1 minute 2.430 as our fastest lap time, and that lap time would have eventually been pole position. As you can see right now, we had pole position by 50 thousandths of a second, 44 thousandths of a second of Jeffrey Ritchie, and QVR Cookie was lining up in P3. And as you can see right now, it was raining at the beginning of the race, intermediate tires, and I didn't did any stint in the rain, so it was going to be like trying to get everything sorted as well, as the lights are coming on right now, and they are off. And I had a pretty decent start again. 2021 is overall is good for me with starts into turn 1, and we are already 6-7 tenths up ahead of the guys who are battling behind. And I was a little bit cautious in the first lap because I broke a little bit early over here. As you can see, Jeffrey Ritchie needed to avoid me. He's going wide, or he braked a little bit too late maybe, but I was cautious and I already had an 8-10 gap over here in the first couple of corners. Here as well, braking too early because I was cautious. Didn't want to bottle it into in the first lap. So it was like a little bit of. This was my practice session in the actual session for the rain. And to be honest, it went quite well. As you can see, we have a 7/10 gap right now. But it was going to shrink a little bit at the end of the first lap. As you can see, I went into 6th here in 4th, went wide, and it was shrinking to 6/10. So we had the fast lap, of course, in the first lap because we are crossing the line first. But we had solid wet pace, I can tell you, because we were setting fast lap in lap 3 to 4. And lap 4 to 5, we already had a 2.5 second gap to QVR Cookie in the rain, so our pace was quite good. And the safety car comes out right now, so that was not ideal for us. We had a 2.5 second gap lead over QVR Cookie, and that's basically washed away right now, as I am calling for Brad, my engineer, that race. Who wasn't there
Slow down.
at the end.
Which means you are too fast.
But yeah, this is not good for our lead. But we have to deal with it, unfortunately.
10 minutes.
We go on to the end of this lap, as I was doubting to pit, but I thought I stayed out because that was the best thing to do, because it was too early to go to a set of new inters, as we are behind the safety car right now. We have our tires at around 70 degrees, so that's the optimal temperature for the intermediates. We're in lap 8, so and it was going to dry out during the race. So we needed to stay on the medium, stay on these intermediates for as long as possible. So yeah, tires heating up, 73 at the front, 70 at the back. Not going on throttle here because I wanted to have as less of a tow for the other guys. So I went at the DRS board, and look what gap I had. I had a 3-time gap already, and the cars behind me were battling. So that was good. Going on the inside, no, not on the inside. Going through the first corner, and I already had a 7.5 tenth gap between Jeffrey Ritchie and QVR Cookie. Going to this corner, was getting more confident when the race went on, of course, because practicing makes you faster, as I say. As we already have 1 second gap right now to Jeffrey Ritchie, so this safety car restart was absolutely perfect for me. As you can see, purple middle sector, was going a little bit wide there, but sorry for that, but was just extending the gap to Jeffrey Ritchie. Already 1.2 in just a space of 1 lap, so that was quite good, and we set a 1:11.5 as a safety car restart lap. As we get on to lap 17, then lap 17 is the lap where Jeff told me that the dries were the better option for the strategy.
Check
Checking
your
here right now.
MFD for a new strategy option.
There we go. Jeff told me better strategy option, so I went for the mediums. Shazoo Neon and my teammate VSR Anka already went for the mediums, so they had timed it to absolute perfection. But we were on the mediums 3 seconds ahead of Jeffrey Ritchie, so we weren't going to get held into the pit lane because he is in the Red Bull car, we in the Aston Martin car. So that was absolutely perfect. Hitting speed limit for the pit limiter. And now it's just a waiting game. Going to the pit box, changing the tires, and on we go. Perfect pit stop, and didn't get held. I think Jeffrey got a tiny bit held by JST, who also got I already got a 3-second time penalty, which will be the only one of the race. I did a mistake in the final corner, which was a bit unfortunate, but those things can happen in the wets. And we were, you can see it's a little bit slidey still, but the mediums were definitely faster, but it was on the limit. And we go on to lap 21, and I think this is a lap where I made a mistake over here. If you touch this curb, you can see if you touch the curb, then you lose it like no other. And you can see Jeffrey gained like 4 tenths over there, and we go on to my fastest lap of the race, as we said, a faster lap of the race in 1:05.2. Here we go, on to my fast lap of the race, into fourth, into this corner. Good exit, and as you can see on my delta on the steering wheel, we were 30 thousandths up, going onto the crest, braking just after the 100 meter board into third, missing the apex again a little bit, but the exit was pretty good, as we are 80 thousandths up right now. Going into turn 4, braking after the 100 meter board into third gear, short shifting to fourth to minimize the wheel spin, and then we go on to the fast left-handers again, braking to fifth gear, kissing the apex, and then here we go again, kissing the apex again, short shift into sixth. You don't want to invalidate your lap over there or get track limit warnings, and then onto this corner into seventh gear, on the limits again, and here as well. And this was a pretty good lap with 1:04.982 as our fastest lap time. And now we are going to lap 29, I believe, so the lap after this exactly. this was a scary moment. To the fast left-handers again, I had a 6-second gap over Jeffrey Ritchie, and then this happened. My backhand snapped away, but I saved it quite well, in my opinion. But I was, as you can see, I was pushing to push the gap to 6 seconds. Don't know why, but I just was pushing. As we go on to lap 31, and there was a virtual safety car, I believe, over here. Here we go. Virtual safety car over here. 6-second gap to Jeffrey, 7 seconds. So I gained a bit too much time there. But basically, keeping our delta positive. And now look at the gap between Jeffrey and me. It's 5.86 seconds right now. And as we restart behind the safety car, look how much he gains on us. He gains like 1.5-2 seconds on us during the safety car restart. So I needed to focus again to not let him get into the under the 3 seconds. So I was pushing again like a madman, and we go on to the final lap right now. We build a 4.6 gap between Jeffrey Ritchie and myself going into the final corner, and I let myself do the talking over here.
Get in!
As you can hear, I'm pretty happy about it. First win in a long time with quite a margin.
Finally!
Indeed, finally. And I was quite happy, really happy about it, with like a 5-second margin, which actually could have been 8 or 9 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds if everything went well. But everything went perfectly. So P1 in the end, 25 points.
Yes.
I was really happy. Jeffrey P2 and BRL Barandi P3. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I see you guys next time as well for another WR League Racing video. See ya.